Yeah, we're live on YouTube. Here we go. All right, all right. Welcome back, Nashville Soccer Dads. Good to have you. Hey, here we are. We're going to talk about the FC Dallas versus Nashville SC recap. What happened? But before we get into it, please hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. We didn't hit our goal of reaching 100 subscribers by the end of February, but guess what? We reached 17 and we're really proud of that.
Yes.
And
Love
you
it.
know what? We're setting a new goal for the end of March, Val. We're
100.
gonna we're gonna try to hit 100 subscribers by the end of March. So if you can, hit that subscribe button. You! We'd love to have you.
That's
All right.
right.
Let's get into biz here, man. That's why we're really here. Okay? Here you guys go. So we're gonna talk about the FC Dallas versus Nashville SC match at Toyota Stadium last weekend. Before we get into it, here's some stats I want to share with y'all. Guess what? No goals were scored. All right. Dallas, 49% ball possession. We had 51%. They had 329 total passes. We had 359. By the way, Val, stop me if you want to talk about any of this on the way. And for all you people watching live right now, we will read your comments if you chat anything. Okay. Dallas had 7 shots on goal. We had 6 shots. I'm sorry. I always do this.
Shots.
We
Just
we had
shots.
just shots. They had 7. We had 6 shots. Shots on goal. They had 2 shots. We had 1 shot. It's rough.
Yeah, it
Expected
was
goals, expected goals, they had 0.43%, we had 0.4%. We had 12 fouls, they had 8 yellow cards. We had 12. They had 3. Wait, this isn't right. This isn't right.
yeah, I don't think that's accurate.
I'm sorry, guys. My
Where'd you
my
pull this from?
this is not right. I think we had 12 fouls, they had 8. Let's
Every
skip.
every single foul, we got a yellow card.
Really?
No.
Oh.
That's what your graphic says though.
Oh my gosh. Well, just don't read the yellow and the red cards. I think
We
the
did have
main
a red
thing
card.
at the very bottom, red card. Before we get into Mr. Matt Corcoran on the red card, I want to read some more facts here about the game. Okay, guys? We're going to unpack it. Don't you worry. Here's some facts. So we have continued our unbeaten streak. Now we're on 4 unbeaten matches across all competitions for 2026. We're 5 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws all time versus FC Dallas. We recorded our first shutout against an MLS opponent since July 19th, 2025.
That's
That's a long time.
yeah.
Brian Schrocky recorded his first career MLS clean sheet. He earned man of the match honors. I also want to mention this is his 9th match in a row unbeaten. Brian Schrocky. Sam Surge didn't dress. He probably got the flu that we all got at some point.
Right.
And Yazbek made his 30th career MLS season start. Before we dive into the lineup, we're almost there, Val. We're so close. I
I'm
know
itching.
you're itching, dude. You're biting at the bit or chomping at the bit.
Right.
Let's just celebrate this again, guys. We dropped,
Yeah.
we're in second right now. 2 games,
Yep.
but at least we're in the top 2. Okay, we were in first place last week. This week after the match, we're in second. We'll take the 1 point.
Right.
We're not happy about it, guys. We are not happy about it, but we'll take it. Okay,
Right.
Val. The gate's open, bro.
Okay.
Floodgate's open.
Well, real quick, I did look it up. We have 3 yellow cards for Dallas, 3 yellow cards for Nashville. Two of
Okay.
those going to Matt Corcoran. So,
Oh gosh. So let's
well,
talk about that really quick.
okay.
What
So,
was his yellow cards? Should he have made those mistakes, I guess?
Okay. Well, I think okay. No, to answer your question, the second one for sure, unneeded. He's young. I think some of that discipline will come. I mean, not to say he's undisciplined. That's not what I'm saying. He's very aggressive, and we like to see that in Nashville. But after getting your first yellow, tone it down a little bit. And this also it brings up an interesting argument. BJ brought in Moyle in like the 72nd, 75th minute. He could have easily taken Corcoran out.
That's true.
A lot of managers will when they have a center mid on a yellow. Oh,
Yeah.
now I'm seeing double.
Oh, wow.
I'm
That's us,
seeing
guys.
myself up there twice now. There we go.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I'm not blaming BJ. Like, I'm not saying it was a bad call or anything. It's just something to talk about. That it could have been avoided if he would have instead of, I think, didn't he bring Tag Seth out and brought in Moyle, I think?
he did. Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, maybe. Okay, we can talk about Tag Seth in a second. I was about to jump ship, but that's my thinking. He's playing aggressively. The second one was very much unneeded. It was towards the end of the game. I don't think it changed the outcome of the game having 10 men on the field. I like to see the aggression from Matt Corcoran. I still think he had a pretty decent game. I think he got some lower marks based on his red card. Um, but to me, like it was towards the end of the game. Didn't really affect much. Yeah,
I
unneeded,
honestly
but
think BJ kept him in because he is that playmaker or whatever.
yeah,
But so I mean we didn't ha score any goals. Like he was trying to keep in that creative factor, I guess.
yeah,
With
yeah.
that said though, I guess let's go over to our lineup here because
So this
Sam
was
being out,
interesting. This was interesting.
yeah,
So I think now might be a good time to talk about Surridge being out.
yeah,
Let me ask you this. If Surridge is in this lineup, do you think that changes the outcome of the game?
100%,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
and
we go ahead.
that's what's scary. That's what we
Yeah.
all learned is like, wait. We're not doing the whole Hani Mukhtar thing a couple years ago with Sam now, are we? I don't think we are, but we talked about this before. When you put Hani in that striker role, he is a whole head shorter.
Yeah.
You can't cross it in. And
And
we
and it
tried
take
to.
Yeah, and it takes away a lot of what makes Mukhtar good.
Hmm.
And not this isn't a diss on Mukhtar. He's still a fantastic player, but that's not his sweet spot of a position, in my opinion. Again,
No.
totally opinion based on Val. Like it they wanted to keep him up high, and he really does well to grind. He's a
Yeah.
grinder. He works in the middle. He works really well off of the middle, creating chances. And yes, he is a great finisher. I'm not, no doubt about it. He
He's the
can finish
best.
the ball, but I don't think he's a target man up top.
Well, I'll throw this out here. And guys, I am a coach for for a club team. I coach 8 and 9 year olds, but we're a travel team. We club. I'm not BJ Callahan, but if this was me, like Madrigal is a striker. That's what he's good at. He's good at heading balls in, getting defenders aggravated. I would have put Madrigal in the center. I would have put Corcoran where Madrigal is and Mukhtar in the middle there.
Yeah,
Because Hani always, like when he arrives late to the box, that's some of the best positioning he could be in
yeah,
at the top of the box. And there was multiple times where Nahar, did his thing, bringing the ball up the right side, and no one was up top in at the top of the box filling that space.
yeah,
It was rough. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All that does it was really to me it was an interesting lineup. We haven't seen essentially three center mids in
Right.
a Nashville lineup like we did. Corcoran was kind of play it was weird to me. Corcoran was kind of playing a center back role at times. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like he was taking goal kicks. Like, I mean, obviously he wasn't taking the long ones, but like starting the ball with Corcoran in the back,
Yeah.
like that was it was odd. I'm not saying it
It
was a good or bad thing. I don't know yet. It was just I don't know if it was just, for that game. I don't know if that's a tactic moving forward. I just feel like the whole team was just a little off.
it felt like, if I could speak to that, it felt like this is kind of the next step of BJ's evolution, his tactics,
Hmm.
where the one of the six or the eight comes back and plays that center back role. And it does make a ton of triangles.
Hmm.
So there's a
Yeah.
lot of options to kind of break lines and pass to. However, when you start it all the way back on the goal line like that, it doesn't really make sense to me. So I'm with you there.
Yeah. And I mean, just while we're talking about it, I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't get to this yet, but I will say I thought Tag Seth had a not I won't say poor performance, but less than what we're used to seeing from him. He was still his Norwegian nuisance. He was still breaking up play like crazy, but his offensive passing and stuff I felt was off. I felt
Yep,
I felt like Nahar was I've been ragging on Nahar the last
you
couple of games.
have.
I felt like he was on.
He
Um,
he was almost to, that
yeah.
Nahar but he was on. I agree.
And I hate to say it, I feel like Espinoza had a bad game.
He did, and he knows it. He
Yeah.
knows it. He had a really good chances, and
I
he did
think
not deliver.
and I real quick before we jump on to another topic, man of the match was Swaki, fully deserved. Uh, it's hard to really say. He had great saves, and I would rank him like up there around like an 8 or 9 for the performance. But it's hard to say because he's pretty much been untested. This is like the first time that we've seen him,
Right.
in Nashville, actually stopping shots.
Yeah, but dude, that laser that came in from Musa,
Yeah.
he, Shockley was fully stretched, and he stopped that. Like there was a
Yeah.
few goals from other teams this weekend, similar goals where that laser comes in and it just the goalie gets a hand to it, but it just goes right past him. So
Yeah. Strong
I
arm.
I will give him a nine. Schwaki did
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
He's very spry. My only other contender for the man of the match was Dan Lovitz. I thought he had an amazing game. He was
Yeah.
so good, so solid. His
Yeah. He
passing, his defense, his
he had
moving
that
into the box.
one moment at the very beginning. That was when they had FC Dallas had their first attempt came from him losing the ball. But from then on, I agree. He was
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah, and same with the rest of the back line. Maleji, Palacios, great job.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the only other thing to say was actually I have to tip my cap to their FC Dallas center back. I am going to butcher his name. Uh, Orhogide or
Hey,
Hide.
nice. That's pretty good. I don't know,
Um,
so I'll take it.
he had a great game. His defensive positioning and his ball protection was really good, and he shut down. That's another thing. I feel like we threw all of our eggs into the right side basket. We kept going to
Yeah,
the right every
yeah,
single time. We had a
every
couple
time.
of field switches to the left side, but even like I would love to see the heat map from Madrigal. I feel like he spent 50% of his game on the right side of the field. Not again,
Yeah,
not a complaint. Like I think that's our game plan for right now is our strong side is our right side. I get it. But at some point, like if something's not working, let's try something different, right?
yeah, I couldn't agree more. And it seemed like going to love it seemed like really good. He was progressing the ball really well. So it's I don't know. A lot of the times when they're out there, when you're in playing the game, it's hard to see what's really, which way is the best way to get to the box in the actual game
Yeah.
until you look back on it. So I don't know. How do you think Moore did? And let's give a shout out for Moore. He served some good
Yeah.
time for the
Yeah.
NSC boys, so good job, Moore.
Yeah, I thought he did great. He was the captain for FC Dallas. It's good to see.
Yep.
the one thing that I thought was really interesting, and I meant to look this up before we started this. Maybe I can while we're on it. When did he leave Nashville? Has it been just a year?
No, it's well, I guess yeah, because Nahar replaced him.
I think it's been just a year. Not
Has it?
100% sure, but what I found interesting is on that field Saturday, I think Mukhtar was the only one that he'd played with.
I was thinking about that too.
Isn't
Yeah.
that wild?
Yeah.
So within a year, obviously Surge would have been on the field, so that would have been two players. But let's just say that two players, so nine players out of 11 have switched over pretty much, right? I guess
Wow.
no, I don't think Tagseth and Yazbek
No.
were there with more either. So yeah, I just thought that was
Wow.
pretty crazy.
Wait a sec. Wait a sec. I think it's been 2 years.
Has it been 2 years
It's been 2 years.
or
Yeah.
two seasons? I don't.
Two seasons. Two
That's probably
seasons.
the best way to say that instead of in years, because that
But
would
I
be
can't
like 4 years.
remember who played right back before Nahar. This is the kind of content you're getting right here. Make sure you subscribe.
Oh yeah, we're so
You could tell
knowledgeable.
us in the comments, okay?
Yeah, please do,
Who
because
played right back in 2024, I believe.
I still thinking it was Shaq Moore. I think I
Really?
think I think he was the last one.
Okay.
But I do have four kids and a terrible memory. So
I can't even remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday.
right?
So guys, please help us out.
So
Okay.
anyway, sum up, I think it
Yeah.
was oh yeah.
What would BJ tell us here?
I mean, I think he would have been a little disappointed. I think we should have won. I mean, even with Surge out, like we had Espinoza, I think had three, two for sure chances, like good chances, and possibly three. And it's just I felt like I shouldn't say the whole team, a good portion of the team was just a little lackluster, just a little wanting of something a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. Madrigal did have that shot on goal, which was a great shot, but there was one more pass to be had.
Hmm.
I think if he would have passed it to Mukhtar, we would have got that goal. And then Espinoza, yeah, man, like, but you know, in this press conference, BJ, one of the guys asked about, you know, what are you gonna say to uh Espinoza about him missing his opportunities? And BJ said, I don't think I need to say anything. I think he knows.
Yeah.
The player of that kind of caliber, he knows that he cannot make those tiny mistakes
Yeah.
next time. So there's that. Also, when Musa did take that shot and it was a beautiful shot at the top of the box and Schwaki stopped it. Going back to your point, the lackluster, our guys didn't press up to him.
Yeah.
We were just watching him do it.
Yeah, that in this is again, according to Val, is one of Nashville's biggest crutches is people shooting at the top of the box. I
Yeah.
feel like we have, for some reason, a really hard time stepping up to those strikers at the top of the box. Well, another reason why I like to see players from our team shooting from the top of the box because we don't see it a whole lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot to mention this earlier. I should have. One quick thing about Swaki, of course he didn't catch that stop, but he also didn't just parry it away. Like a lot of goalkeepers in that situation with that screamer of a shot would have knocked that over and out.
Yeah.
And he didn't hold on to it, which is makes
Scary.
sense.
Yeah.
But he also didn't parry it out and give him a corner. Like he stopped it and he didn't. There wasn't a rebound. He jumped right on it. Fantastic goalkeeping.
Fantastic. Yeah. And there's two other things I want to mention. First thing is Eddie actually had an opportunity in the box. He had a shot. I don't know if you saw it, but I think he's just not used to taking a shot, so he like made another pass
Hmm.
and he ended up losing that opportunity. So I would hope to see more confidence coming from him to be like, hey, if you have the shot, take the shot, man. Like I
Yeah.
know Hani is right there, but if you have an open shot, take the shot. So there's that. And then second thing, I called this in a previous episode. I just saw a thing. My wife showed me a Instagram thing of our guests are fans. You could tell me in the comments, but I guess our new Joe says no is Schwacky says blocky. And
Yeah, I
I
saw that too.
freaking called this. I was hoping we wouldn't go there, but we went there.
Yeah, so since we had this talk a couple of episodes ago, I've been playing around with different phrases, mostly to my wife, and she hates it for it. But I was saying
That's
Swaki says
good
blocky.
bedtime
One of
talk.
them was Brian says keep trying.
Oh gosh, man.
They were all horrible, but it was fun to keep making up some yes, there's just no ring to Swaki
There's
says
just no
blocky. I don't know.
ring.
I think we just need a new chant for Swaki. But
Yeah.
anyway, overall, I think kind of a performance that was a little lackluster. And like you said, I think they know it. I think that was our win, even on the road. Um,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't say we squandered it necessarily. I think FC Dallas definitely played well too. It was a defensive battle. We were, but I think we've seen better caliber from our boys, and I think they know it.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Uh we'll we're definitely gonna have to go into the video room and recalibrate some of our tactics, I guess. But anyways, okay. Next time, catch us on Nashville Soccer Dads. We will be prepping you for our next game, which is first Minnesota next weekend.
That's
So
right.
stay tuned.